What's up, squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, family, you already know what I need y'all to do for me. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. Why? Come on now, we on that road to 100K. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure. So listen, sit back, relax. You can take a seat on the bed or cop a squad on the toilet seat. I got the rest of the show from here to that one and only V squad. They know the motto, man. Listen, it ain't no squad like our squad because they don't mob how we mob. So with that being said, we're going to continue to push, mob, put them numbers up, and dominate 2024. It's our year. If you would like to support the channel through Cash App, boom, it's listed right there. If not, please join the membership, man. Exclusive content over there. You definitely want to get involved. If you would like to come on the show and tell your story or have a story told through V, jump in that comment section right now or DM me on one of my platforms. We would love to have you on. Without further ado, mob, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's jump into them V-mob. Shout out to the day. Number one on the V-mob list, man. Salute the High in the Hills. What it do, family? Number two on that V-mob list, man. Salute to the Vaughn family. What it do, mob? Number three on that V-mob list, man. Salute the Mint My Rose. What it do, family? And number four on that V-mob list, man. Salute the Art God 626. What it do, family? And welcome to the V-mob family, man, because that's exactly what we are here. A family where we come together each and every day, tell an entertaining story, laugh, chill, vibe, take our minds away from whatever we got going on at the time, and try to prevent one person from ever spending one night inside that cell. Without further ado, mob, y'all know what time it is, man. Drug war. Part 5. Meet me over there, mob. We up and running. Let's go. What's up, squad? You made it. Let's jump into it, man. Drug war. Part 5. So now, kicking it off with George, as we all know, last where we left off at, George got a half a bird on the table. All his men sitting right there around the table. Only thing they thinking is, man, we ready to get rich. Now, first thing George say is, man, we need to find somebody to see if this shit good. He sent one of the good men upstairs to go grab Tammy. Now, who is Tammy? Tammy is a well-known junkie around the way who everybody go to let them know if they dope, coke, crack, anything under the sun is a bomb. His little man run upstairs. About 2-3 minutes later, he come back down. Tammy shoot up in the house. First thing she say, as soon as she look on the table, she see a whole half a bird. She like, what's going on, George, baby? Now, George look at her laughing because he can already see the curiosity in her mind. He like, no, everything good, Tammy. I need you to tell me what it's hitting for, though. She said, all right, baby, because I was about to say, don't get me involved in no crazy stuff y'all got going on. This a lot of nonsense right here. She referring to the half a bird on the table. She get right there, get a plan deck card. She take a little scrape off. She do a line. Now, when she put the line up in her, after about 2-3 minutes of Tammy waiting to get a good read on it, she say, listen to me, George. You got a fucking bomb right here, baby. You ready to kill him. George sit right there and look like, yeah, I knew he was on boom. Now George say, man, for real? Tammy say, listen to me, baby. I ain't had nothing this good since 89. George like, all right, that's a bet. That's a bet. First thing Tammy thinking is, listen, can I hold a little 20 till later on? George say, listen, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to give you a fit. The only thing I need you to do is tell everybody on the courtway we ready to drop T's in an hour. So get everybody lined up and I'm going to always take care of you. George basically telling Tammy, like, listen, I'm going to take good care of you. Only thing I need you to do, go out there and get everybody together. Tell them, be ready in an hour. We coming out, we dropping T's. Now, I done already told y'all what T's is. This is code name for testers. So George and the rest of the men, they ready to put everything together or enough to get them through the day, come outside, and they ready to drop T's to get a good read on the block from all the G's. So now after they get done that, George and the rest of the men go up in the kitchen. They grab the gloves, they grab the plates. Everybody sit down at the table, get them a little piece of the bird, and they start putting their pieces together. Probably about 2-3 hours go by because it's a lot of work to put together. Now that all the packs is good, everybody head out. George is sitting right there in the trap while all his homeboys went out. They ready to get the shop running. He's sitting right there thinking like, shit, let me call Pete and let him. George grab his phone. He like, shit, let me call Pete real quick. Let him know I just got everything started. We should be done probably within a week, maybe 2. He jumped on the phone, called Pete, let him know what the score is. Look, man, we just got everything put together. We up and running right now. Give me about a week or 2. I should be right back at you to get some more. Hopefully it be sooner than that because we trying to flush this motherfucker. Pete say, man, listen, George, you good. You know you like family, bro. You my little brother. I ain't on your back about that petty money. You heard me. Do your thing. But as soon as you get done, get with me. And I got you. I got some better shit this time, too, if you don't like it or your peoples don't like it. So basically what Pete letting them know is, listen, man, I got flavors on deck. You ain't got to go nowhere. If you don't like this batch, bring it back. I'll give you another one. If you don't like what I just gave you, I got flavors, I got options. I'm always make sure you're stripped, running like clockwork. Y'all got the best product and y'all always up and running, meaning they always got work. They never running out of inventory. Now, bouncing to Big Ben. Now that Ben done put the law down, everybody already got a clear understanding. Ben in control, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now that Ben done officially took down the big man, came back to his block, gave structure, let everybody know, listen, y'all got one or two options, man. Y'all getting with the program or y'all gonna get out the way. Of course, as y'all know, everybody already on board. Ben done set up the operation, one hustler per corner with two shooters overseeing everything. Now that Ben done implemented all these rules into his block, he done officially turned the block back up. What do I mean by that? While the old head was in power, he really wasn't for all the nonsense. He wasn't for the block party, cookouts, broads pulling up, regular dudes pulling up, civilians pulling up. He wasn't for none of that. So now that Ben got control of the way, he getting it back moving the way as though the young boys like it to move. He got broads pulling up. They throwing block parties. They throwing cookouts. They going up on social media. They letting it be known that, man, if you want to see what's going on in the city and you want to really know who getting money, pull on this block right here. East Baltimore finest. Ben ain't playing. But now while all this is going on, we all know no deed goes unpunished. So now you also got to remember, Big Homie had a lot of people that loved him too. Big Homie also had a lot of people that he was doing business with that made a lot of money with him. So now fast forward about a week or two after everything goes down with Big Homie, he got two nephews. We're going to call them MJ and Kobe. Now these two nephews, they already knew that he was next in line to inherit the whole block. Everything that Unc had was going straight to them. Now that they out the way and they putting the pieces of the puzzle together, like, hold on. This little dude was just working or he was muscle for Unc. Now that Unc gone, they saying he running the block when it was supposed to go to us, and Ben already knew that the block was going to us. They slowly started to put the plan together in their mind. You know what, man? We ready to get your out of there. We know he had something to do with it. Also getting word about who did this to their uncle, which everybody knows Ben. So now that Ben on the block cool, and one day he decides, you know what, man, we ready to throw us a big block party. Everybody around the way, he get all the hitters on the block, meaning all the little dudes that's actually selling the block on the corners. He get all the shooters, he load everybody up in the van, they go up Mondawmin and Mall. Now when they get up to the mall, he buy everybody fresh new outfits. I'm talking about sweatsuits and a fresh pair of 990s. He want everybody dressed fresh and everybody looking the same because they ready to throw a block party. Now before they leave the mall, they all shoot to the t-shirt stand. Before they leave, they all get east side head busters on their shirt in the front and the back. Now they shoot up out of there because they want to represent everybody got the same thing, an all black Adidas sweatsuit with some black and gray 990s with that big logo on the front and back saying east side head busters. They get back to the block, and as the day go on, the cookout begins. I'm talking about it's one of the littest things in the city. You got broads pulling up, you got big dugs pulling up, you got the bikes pulling up, you got plugs pulling up, you got well-known dudes in the city pulling up. Everybody that was somebody in the city that day pulled through that block. Now during this time, you got Kobe and MJ. They back at the house. They loading up, getting ready to attack. So now they got two loaded 40s. Both of them put that metal vest on, and they get ready to go. Them Nike boots, sweatpants. Make sure they got the pockets with the zippers on there so nothing go out. They gloved up, masked up before they leave the house so they don't get caught up by no traffic cameras or no gas station cameras. And they hit it the big on block, which right now is under control by Ben. Now as they driving over there, MJ and Kobe talking to each other, letting them know, listen, man, you ready? We can't forward no freezes up here, man. When we get on the block, we gonna ride down there, up, add anybody out there. This was for Big Unc right here. So they already putting a plan together in their head. They ain't got no sympathy, man. Word on the street is Ben did this. They love Unc. Unc always took care of them. Anything they ever needed, they was damn near spoiled by their uncle. So they definitely ain't ready to let this slide. Now they get about 5-10 minutes away from the block. Y'all already know what they do. They charge up, throw them jiggers back, turn that gangster music on, and they slowly approach the block. Now when they get right there, they pull to the top of the street. They not slow riding. They already got the plan in their head. We pull to the top of the block, ride down. As soon as we get to the middle of the block, we gonna act like we banging a U-turn to park for the cookout, add that motherfucker out and shoot back up, going up the one way so we can get up out of there, making sure ain't no cars coming behind us. And they do just that. They pull to the top of the block, ride down. As they looking right there, they see what's going on. There's so much traffic because, like I told y'all, it was one of the littest events in the city. They get to the bottom, bang a U-turn like they slowly coming back up. Bro on the right-hand side, roll his window down. Other bro do the same. When they get right there in the middle, Jizzle jump out. He go to banging first. Bum, 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 bum. Kobe in the driver's seat, he jumps out hanging over the top of the sunroof. He get to banging at him too. Bum, 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 bum. Kobe jumps back in the car. Jizzle do the same thing. Screw, and they S's off. As they S off up the street, the whole cookout going to an uproar. The whole block scattering like roaches. Ro right there sitting on the step. He done just been hit 3 times in the upper body. He falls off the step. His man right there grab him. They hurry up, rush to the car, jump in there. They hit it to shock trauma. Screw. And now, last but not least, we got South Baltimore Field. Now, as Phil is out here going through his situation with this Playboy Crip, He's slowly but surely rising through the ranks. Now him and the big homie got this thing going on where the dude from Ohio, he got his people sending and mailing the pounds to Phil people. Now Phil, he got one of his good men that's on the street. We gonna label him as lieutenant. We gonna call him Lulu. Now Lulu uptown, he doing anything and everything Phil need to be done. But while all this is going on, the Ohio dude then took him so much of a liking to Phil and the things that he doing for the Playboy Crips, meaning he getting money made for him. He already standing tall behind the wall. He doing a good job at recruiting because Phil is coming with that Baltimore swag. So he talking to dudes different. Dudes is taking a liking to him because he is different. He not from Ohio. He from Baltimore City. So his swag different. His talk different. The way that he carry himself is totally different from these dudes. So now, slowly but surely, Phil bringing more and more people onto the regime. And he's slowly but surely telling Lulu, look, man, I'm going to need you to start recruiting soldiers uptown. This was going on. So now Phil is letting Lulu know, look, man, I'm a part of this Crip organization. I'm going to need us to expand this thing. We already got Ohio on smash, but the big homie, which is the dude that introduced Phil to the game, he trying to expand this thing outside of the city. So now Ohio big homie, not only is he trying to build the Crips up inside of the placement, but now he trying to take it city to city. So now we got Lulu uptown, cold-blooded soldier. He like, look, man, whatever you need done, I'm with it. So now Ohio dude tell his peoples uptown, listen, man, make sure you get somebody, or you and Lulu get together, get his oath, meaning he gonna put Lulu down and make him a Crip. So now Lulu can start recruiting people from South Baltimore to make them Crips on Phil's block. Lulu does just that. About a week go by, the Ohio dude send another package down there. When the package land is 4 pounds of Ohio's best grass. Now Lulu running through because he overseeing the block. So like I told y'all, South Baltimore is filled with nothing but J's. So every block and every corner got a different group of dudes. And you got to understand, yeah, everybody out here is selling all the hard drugs, coke, dope, and pills. But what do every hustler need to do? Drink and smoke. So now Phil is capitalizing off of that, as well as Lulu. So now Lulu is only dealing with the hustlers. He don't care about dealing with the junkies. He only want the dudes that's getting money. He coming with the best the best weed that money can buy. So now that Lulu on the block making money hand over fist, only thing he been doing is recruiting new soldiers to become Crips. He building a block up, and now Lulu connecting with all the hustlers in the city, not just South Baltimore, because he's selling weed. Everybody that get money, they want to buy, smoke, and make sure that they flashing the best weed that's in the city. So now Lulu is killing them right now. So after the last batch get ran through, Lulu go ahead, send the money to the Ohio dude. After he take his cut, Ohio dude do whatever the big homie need him to do. And this is how the organization is running. So now all three of these men is in power, ripping and running the streets, and they slowly but surely solidifying themselves. Part 6 coming tomorrow. With that being said, fam, let's jump into story number 2. Now, mob, story number 2, man. Wild situation, wild day, but it was one for the book. So you already know. Sit back, relax. We rocking and rolling today, mob. Now, during this time, man, it's my homeboy 30th birthday. So you already know. When you turn a big 3-0, you try and go out with a bang. So we all outside on the block early morning, shaking and moving because we trying to make the money. So later on that day, we can enjoy ourselves. So we all chilling on the steps, smoking. We like, man, what you trying to get into? What we got going on tonight? He like, look, it's a party coming into town. I want to go down there. After that, we can just find a little hookah lounge or go down the strip for real. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. Now, after we get done smoking, cool, and chilling, we jumps in the van, go up the mall because everybody got to get dressed, get what they wearing to the club tonight. We grabs an outfit, jump back in the car. We comes back to the block. When we get back to the block, everybody got to go their separate ways, go to the house, hop in the shower, get dressed. We all going to meet back on the block. Shoot down there. Everybody do that. About an hour or two later, we all meet back up on the block, jump in the cars. Now we shoot down there because there's no need for everybody to drive their own car because you already know how that's going to go. Some people going to be drunk higher than others, so you want everybody to get there safe, get back home safe. We gets down the club. We got 2 sections full of bottles. We cutting up down there. Everything go good in the party. Once we leave there, of course, you know everybody drunk and high. So like I told y'all, it's a Royal Farms across the street. We go over there, grab them fire chicken tenders and them sliders. So we all chilling in the car, eat the food. After we get done, we all smoking again. We like, shit, what you trying to do now, big fella? He like, come on, let's go down the strip real quick. We like, all right, that's a bet. But we got another homeboy in the back. He all crying, complaining, saying he want to get dropped off because he ain't trying to mess up no more money. We like, man, what your girl got you on a leash, man? What you going to be punished or something? He like, man, my girl got a new job, man, working the night shift. Shut up talking that nonsense. So we like, all right, that's a bet, man. Well, you going with us. We don't care about your money. We got you. He like, all right, that's a bet. Boom. He lays back down in the back seat of the van. We shoot down to the strip. Get down there. We go in there. We cool. And I'm talking about we got a nice little duck off section in the corner. So when the bouncer bring us in, and he take us to our table. You really can't see the whole floor till you get to your section and you start standing on the couches. You already know how it is when you got you a nice little booth. Once that liquor get to kicking in, you standing up, that music pumping, you dumping liquor off the table, you cutting up. It's my homeboy birthday. Now we gets to the section, we all over there cool and having a great time. Now, my homeboy who just was complaining about going home, he right here standing next to me. He cutting up, standing up there, dropping the bottle. We done all ordered a couple clips of ones. We throwing money, having a good time. Out the blue, he jumps off the couch. He started walking to the other end of the club. So I'm looking like, man, where the hell is he going to? But as I'm saying this in my head, I really don't pay attention, but I'm watching him, keeping an eye on him, like he might be going to the bathroom or something like that. But as he started walking around to the other end of the club, as I look on the other end, only thing I see is his girlfriend right there. She giving the little dude a lap dance, sitting right in front of him while he throwing money. So I'm like, oh shit. I tap the other rest of the home. I'm like, yo, look. They see what I see. We all start running behind him, trying to catch him because we know he ready cut up. Man, he gets over there, he get to going off on his girl. The dude that's getting the dance, he stands up, crack my man straight in the face. Man, get the fuck from right here. Now, when he does that, that trigger the bouncers. The bouncers start moving over there. We start running, trying to break the situation up. Bouncer cut us off. Y'all better not. Back up. We start backing up against the wall. The bouncers grab, it's two bouncers. They grabbed both of the dudes, the dude who was getting the dance, and then my homeboy grabbed him up, throw him through the glass table. Boom! When they do that, drag him out, man. They drag him to the front door, throw him out. Now, we just all sitting right there like, man, is you serious? We goes out front, got a check on him. His girl sitting right there with the crazy face looking like, oh my God, she embarrassed. And she like, why did y'all do that to her boyfriend? She jumps in the back, I guess, to go ahead and change her clothes, do whatever she do. We goes out front, my homeboy right there. He mad at the bouncers. Then once he see us, he mad at us. I told y'all to take me home. Now we gets into an argument. We walk into the car. As we driving home, it's quiet for a little minute, but all of us get to dying laughing like, man, you can't lie, bro. That was a crazy. I know your heart probably broke and you mad, but that was one for the books, man. On big fella birthday, man, he had a ball, but crazy situation, Mob. So with that being said, family, let's jump into story number 3. Now, Mob, story number 3, man. Wild situation, but a sad one. So when this came across my desk, you know I had to come share it with the mob. Now, it was a young female, I believe she was from Arkansas. Growing up in the Arkansas project, she was a regular good girl. Going to school, straight A's, playing sports. Didn't never work because this was a young stage of her life. But while she doing all this, once she get around the age of 18, of course, she started getting into the phase where she want to have a boyfriend. She don't want a regular boyfriend, though. She want to deal with street dudes because she come from the projects. She started getting involved with a little dude around her way. They rock and roll for about a year and a half. She ends up getting pregnant. Now, when she get pregnant and had a baby, first 4 years of the baby life, everything going good because this is the honeymoon phase. The baby father out here getting money, fast money at that. She don't gotta work. She done with school. She loving the fast life. But when it come about time the baby turn 5, the baby father run into a drought or a dry spell in the streets as far as hustling. He resort to start robbing. Now, when he rob a little dude, the lick end up going left. He gets locked up. He gets sentenced to 13 years. So that leave her and the baby out here by themselves. She started applying for jobs. Mind y'all, she never had a job before because he was taking care of everything. Things end up getting hard on her. She get a job at a thrift store. But, of course, she only making minimum wage. So she started getting stressed out in her life. They say she started drinking wine first. She ain't really like the wine, so she started drinking alcohol. She started really liking the alcohol. She gets addicted. Now, when she get addicted, she start neglecting everything in her life, even including her responsibilities as a parent. But she got an older sister that was doing good in life. Luckily, somebody that was real close with the doing good sister lived around the projects with her. So they called the sister and let her know, like, listen, man, your sister around here getting drunk a lot. She running around being a booster now, meaning stealing clothes out of store just to go around to the bar and buy a liquor. So now when the sister find out, she come around there. Not only do she want to get her nephew, but she want to get her sister cleaned up too. So now she goes down to courthouse. She filed custody. She get custody of the nephew. Now the mother of the child, of course, she's still around the projects doing crazy stuff. She ends up getting locked up for a boosting charge, of course, trying to steal out of store. Judge give her 90 days in jail. But not only that, when she upon release, she got to go to a little inpatient drug program. So while she in the joint for them 90 days, she's still in there getting drunk. She never stopped. So when she come out and she go down to the little program, the program is in the middle of a well-known drug block for real. It was right next damn near to a methadone clinic. So now It's dudes down there that be on the outside of the perimeter. They sell clean urine because they know that the patients in there going to get random drug tests, but they still in there trying to get high or whatever the case may be. So now she coming out let's just say every 2 weeks, she buying urine from a regular dude out there clean so she can still be in there getting drunk. So the 90 days that she do in the joint, and then she had to do 60 days at the program. So while she there for the 60 days and plus the 90 days that she was locked up, she never stopped drinking alcohol. She was still getting drunk the whole time. So now when she get done, she come back, but she still want her child back. She feel like, all right, you know, I'm a good parent. You know how I be. She been gone for about almost 5-6 months. So she like, no, I want my child back. You know, I'm good. This liquor ain't getting the best of me. She goes to the sister house. Now, mind y'all, this show you the state of mind that she in, that she thinks she can just go to the sister house, get the child back after they done already filed legal papers for her sister to have custody of the boy. She goes over there. They get into an argument because the sister that was drunk trying to take the child. While they in the house getting into a fight, the drunk sister goes to the kitchen, grab a knife, try to stab her. Thank God that the smart sister ends up, you know, she put the baby upstairs while she runs upstairs and lock themselves in a room. Drunk sister run up there. She trying to stab through the door. Small sister pushes the door open. Boom. She falls up against the wall. The sister come out there. She got a little flower vase in her hand. Boom. Hits the drunk sister in the middle of the head. She falls out. The sister that do good, that had the child in custody, she jumps on the phone, call 911. Police get there, rearrest her for trespassing, damn near an attempt because she had that knife trying to stab through the door. The door still had the marks with the knife, little scratches going through there. Crazy situation, man. And this was all happening halfway in front of the 4-year-old, probably the 6-year-old child at the time or 5-year-old child at the time, because he's in the room with the aunt while his mom is on the outside of the door trying to stab through there to get to him for whatever reason. Like, just a wild state of mind, man, when you start to get involved with them habits. And that liquor is a beast, man. That's why I tell y'all, do not get involved with the streets. And please, 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 man, stay away from any of them narcotics, man. So with that being said, family, you know what it is. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V at this time.